P9 with another one, guys, here in Park City, Kentucky. And with a population of 614, it's practically no man's land out here. But Park City, Kentucky is a very historical city, very, I guess, if you will, scenic city to an extent. So we about to get into it. So stay tuned. Good afternoon, good people. This is P9 with another vlog, and I am here in the small town of Park City, Kentucky, located in Barron County, and it is known as the entrance to Mammoth Cave National Park and to Diamond Cavern. So for all you cave dwellers and cave explorers, Park City would be the gateway or the entrance to those major caves. It's a population 614 residents, and right now I'm over here outside of Park City's historic Miss Betty's Southern style country cooking restaurant. This is Miss Betty's. Looks like they're closed. Don't see any activity going on, but this is Miss Betty's diner. Serve cobbler, mashed potatoes, coleslaw. So this is the staple in this small town, apparently. And you have this artwork, this mural of the Hercules train on the Louisville and Nashville Railroad, Park City, Kentucky. I'm guessing these are the railroad barons right here, supposedly. But it's a really nice artwork, mural. Artist unknown, but really dope artwork representing the small town. Now, Park City was named after Mammoth Cave, and it was incorporated in 1871. So it's a post-Civil War established town. There goes a boutique called the Grateful Hearts Boutique. There goes the post office over there as well. And they have like an abandoned garage that sits over here. And I want to say this is City Hall for Park City. That says a Park City Senior Center. Yeah, this is Park City City Hall. Here's an abandoned building right here that's actually for sale. This building's for sale right here. And I guess this is the old City Hall building right here for Park City. I believe it was built in 1951. As we approach the railroad tracks, this will be a good time to talk about Park City's railroad history. The postmaster at the time that the town was discovered was William Bell, who owned 1,500 acres of a plantation nearby. And this town was originally called Glasgow Junction after the L&N depot, L&N being Louisville and Nashville. But of course it changed its name to Park City. Here go the railroad tracks right here. And you have ahead of us what's called the Mentz Hotel. That's Mentz, M-E-N-T-Z, Hotel. So it's a grand Victorian style architecture building. It now functions as a bed and breakfast. But in its heyday, when it was built in the late 1800s, as you can see right here, Grand Victorian Inn, bed and breakfast, bike and hike trailhead. But yeah, in its heyday though, this was a lot of railroad travelers who would come through Park City. Easy access to the railroads was, you know, the guests would stay here at Mentz Hotel. Now, actually, the Mentz Hotel was constructed in 1905. So it served as Mammoth Cave's train station hotel to accommodate visitors to the nearby national park. So they have a trailhead over here. As you can see, have some gardens over here as well. Really nicely landscaped park. Gardens outside of the old hotel bed and breakfast. The gazebo right here, of course. They have a well right here. And there goes the pail. And they have the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs right here decorated. This is very nice. Very nice. You have this old Chevy truck right here. Old Chevy truck. It's so old, it looked like they got skeletons in here. Check this out. They got skeletons in this bad boy. It's a 3600 Chevy. Flatbed has like a wooden board back here. There you can see right here. Flat tire. Wow, this thing is super old. Look, Chevy 3600 pickup. You get one more look at them skeletons. Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, right here is actually a trail down this way. Yeah, they have this protected National Historic Site over here. So it's fenced off. But we can still capture what we can capture. Look like some ancient ruins. Look like some ancient ruins with a bunch of vegetation surrounding it. Again, it's very historic and very sacred, as you can see. It's protected by this fence. But it was the site of Bell's Tavern, it looks like. Let me get the other angle because of that glare from the sun. Bell's Tavern, erected by William Bell, 1830. Stage stop for his lines that brought visitors to Mammoth Cave when first promoted. Famed in U.S. and Europe for elite patrons cuisine and magic peach and honey brandy for joy before the journey's end until it burned in 1860. Now, the Civil War doomed completion of the new tavern, begun by grandson William F. Bell and his stepfather George M. Proctor. So yes, the Civil War, the onset of the Civil War definitely put a damper on the construction of that tavern. But it was, you know, but eventually it did, you know, and then of course, you know, it burned down before the Civil War. And then, you know, when they tried to reconstruct it, the Civil War, you know, hampered the construction. And so, but before the Civil War in its heyday, even before Park City became a city, Bell's Tavern was the spot to go to for all the people that wanted to go to the cave. And the Grand Mammoth National Cave and all those caves, those caverns, that'll be a visit for a future, that'll be a future visit for your boy P9 down the road. I just want to get the cities and towns that surround those caverns. And look at this tree stump right here. Look at this tree, wow. That's crazy. Look at the rings around this tree. You can tell this tree is super old. Of course, it has to be over 100 easily. There's another well. You know, wells obviously a very important source of water. And all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely a place worth coming to visit. If you're visiting the Mammoth National Cave in Kentucky, be sure to check out the surrounding towns and cities because you'll see some really intriguing sights. With that in mind, good people, this your boy P9 closing another vlog right here in the town of Park City, Kentucky. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys on the next one. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you tap that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And once you tap that bell, make sure you select all. That way you get notified every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, thanks again for watching. See you guys on the next one. Peace.